Hi, my name is Tejas Nanote, and I'm currently pursuing my MSc in Marketing and Brand Management at Nottingham Trent University. So, this presentation reflects on my personal and professional development journey throughout this academic year at Nottingham Trent University. The title of this presentation, From Uncertainty to Confidence, represents my experience of adapting to a new country, overcoming challenges, and developing the skills, confidence, and the resilience that is needed for both of my academic and professional success. So when I arrived in the UK, everything was new for me, including the educational system, culture, and the environment. Although I saw myself as a creative, ambitious, and determined, I recognize that confidence, communication, and public speaking were the areas where I have to develop a little more. I was often nervous when interacting with new people and lacked confidence speaking in front of groups where rather than like viewing it as a weakness, I saw them as an opportunity to grow and made the conscious efforts to challenge myself throughout this academic year. So, before deciding what I needed to improve, I completed four diagnostic assessments covering personality, temperament, resilience, and emotional control. These assessments encourages like self awareness and help me to understand my behavior, strengths, and development needs. Most importantly, they provided evidence based insights that later inform my SWOT analysis and personal development plan. So, in this slide, we can see that the results highlighted my strengths such as resilience, organization, thinking, and problem solving. One of the results that made me stood out from the crowd was resilience, which later becomes extremely important during my placement journey, which I'm going to discuss in the further slides. These assessments also provided me some areas for the development, including like public speaking, networking, confidence like getting the confidence working under pressure and emotional management. These findings really helped me uh, create realistic goals and reflect my actual developmental needs. Now, using the assessment for assessment results, I completed my personal SWOT analysis, where I have identified my strengths, including resilience, organization, and strategic thinking, as discussed before. While weaknesses include public speaking, anxiety, networking challenges, and overthinking in unfamiliar situation. The SWOT analysis also helped me to recognize opportunities such as CPD activities, internships, and networking events, alongside threats such as placement or competition, rejection, and adapting to a new environment. So these exercises made me give me a clear picture where I was and what I needed to improve in terms of my skills for the future growth. So, after identifying my developmental needs, I created a personal development plan focused on the communication, confidence, employability, leadership, and resilience. The PDP, that is the professional development plan, that's PDP transformed self-awareness into action by helping me identifying specific objectives and activities that would support my growth. Uh, I provided me a clear roadmap for my personal and professional development throughout the year. Now, this slide summarizes like the key elements of my professional development plan. So, one of the biggest lesson I learned is that developments requires intentional actions. Objectives within my plan guided the choice, and I made throughout the year. From attending workshops and networking events to taking on a part-time work and pursuing internship opportunities. As a result, my development activities remain aligned with my goals rather than just being completed simply my CPDRs. So throughout the year, I have completed total 36 hours of CPD activities. However, the real value was not the number of the hours completed, but how effectively they supported my developmental goals. Each activity was selected to address specific areas identified within my professional personal development plan, including communication, confidence, employability, resilience, etc. This helped me. This helped me ensure That's my CPD journey remained purposeful and meaningful. And in the slide, you can see all the list of the CPD activities that I have done throughout this year to complete these 36 hours of CPD activities. Now, I just wanted to focus on the specific activities in a grouping format where I can just demonstrate like what kind of skills I have developed from these activities. So this group activities had significant impact on my personal development. Like the Thornbridge trip and the Explore Nottingham encourages me to step out of my comfort zone and work with new people from different backgrounds. Initially, this felt like challenging, but over the time, it improved my confidence and ability to communicate effectively within the teams. Second thing is my part-time job as a customer service assistant further strengthen my communication, problem solving, and interpersonal skills like skills through like daily interactions with customers. In addition, the TED talks on learning a new culture increase my awareness about the cultural differences and the importance of adapting communication styles. Looking back, like this experience taught me that the confidence develops through practice and exposure to the challenging situations, rather than just simply going through the theory that we build in the mind. Yes, I will do this. I will do that. No, it needs the clear and continuous efforts, actions. So, next set of activities. These activities on this slide directly addresses several developmental areas such as my diagnostic assessment, particularly confidence, communication, and professional readiness. The personal development week sessions help me reflect on my self-esteem, communication style, and the career preparation. One key lesson that I learned was that confidence is built through preparation and practice rather than just naturally appearing over time. The LinkedIn and personal branding session also encouraged me to think about how I present myself professionally. It helped me understand the importance of building the professional identity and communicating my skills effectively to employers. Overall, these activities improve my self-awareness, help me more prepared for future and academic and professional opportunities. Now, on this slide like highlights the important lessons I have learned during the year, which is a personal development is not just about academic achievements and employability. Participating in activities such as the music center practice sessions, badminton matches, and social events uh, like Nottingham Winter Carnival help me maintain a healthy balance between studies and personal well-being. These experiences improved my discipline, stress management, and motivation. As my workload increased throughout the year, I realized that maintaining well-being was really essential for sustaining performance and productivity. So these activities helped me remain focused and resilient during challenging periods of my whole academic year. So, one of my main objective was to improve my employability and better understand the UK job market. Activities such as the NTU job fair, employability team meetings, and the UK job market session that I attended outside the Nottingham Trent University that helped me to understand employer expectations and how to improve my CV, how to improve interview skills and professional interviewing abilities. The business leader lectures and the podcast provided valuable insights into industry challenges, leadership, and career development. So, similarly, the Global Responsibility Week sessions increased my awareness about sustainability, responsible business practices, and creativity in the modern organizations. Together, these activities strengthen my career readiness and broaden my understanding of the professional environment. And I hope to enter my environment and my hope to enter the corporate world in the future. This slide summarizes like the mandatory CPTs I completed throughout the year. So attending the academic skill workshops improved my understanding about report writing, research, and academic integrity. Uh, Learning to use databases such as Mental Passport from the NTU database was particularly valuable because they supported my coursework and research projects. The TED Talks, podcast, and the business leader lectures helped me develop commercial awareness and gain insights from the industry professionals. Although these activities were mandatory, they contributed significantly to both my academic performance and professional development. So, placement journey was one of the most challenging and valuable experience of mine this year. So I submitted over 300 applications and received multiple rejections. These setbacks affected my confidence and made me question whether I have made a right decision to study in the UK. However, this experience taught me resilience, patience, and persistence. Rather than just giving up, I continued improving my CV, attending the employability sessions, seeking feedback, and applying for continuous opportunities. As a result, I'm really happy to announce that I received an interview opportunity for my placement role from one of the biggest company in Nottingham, that's Markham MJ, recently. And also I've secured I secured my brand strategy and content creation internship with one of the UK's Zuani startup, that is one of the UK's fashion and home decor startup named Zuani. Looking back, the biggest achievement was not simply just securing the internship. It was developing the mindset to continue moving forward despite rejection and uncertainty. So this slide demonstrates like how the activities and experience throughout the year contributed to the objectives identified within my personal development plan. My communication skills were improved throughout the through workshops, part-time jobs, internship experience, everything. And confidence developed through presentations, networking opportunities, and stepping out of my comfort zone. My marketing knowledge grew with academic projects and my internship with Zovani, while teamwork and employability were strengthened throughout collaborative activities and professional experience. Although development is an ongoing process, I believe I made significant progress towards each of the objective I originally set for myself. So, how have I changed? So, this like directly reflects the transformation I have experienced throughout the academic year at NTO. At the beginning of the course, I was very nervous about adapting to a new country, lack of confidence, public speaking, and professional situation. Today, I'm more comfortable communicating with others, presenting my ideas, and pursuing my opportunities outside my comfort zone. So the most significant change I have made, that is building the confidence. While there is still room for improvement, I am really far more willing to take initiatives, engage with others, and embrace the new challenges than I was at beginning of the year. So, reflecting on the journey, I have learned several important lessons. Firstly, growth begins with the self-awareness. Understanding my strengths, weaknesses help me create meaningful goals and focus on my developmental efforts. Secondly, confidence develops throughout the experience and action rather than waiting for the perfect moment. I also learned that the rejection can be the powerful source of growth when viewed as a feedback rather than the failure. That was the biggest lesson I have learned throughout this academic year from my placement journey. Looking ahead, I'm aim to contribute. I aim to continue developing my my leadership skills, expand my professional network, and secure a graduate role within the marketing and brand management sector. So, in conclusion, this year has been a significant period on my personal and professional growth. Through diagnostic assessments, my personal development plans, CPD activities, academic projects, and placement applications, and internship experience, I have developed a lot of skills, knowledge, and confidence needed to support my future career and career ambitions. While I'm proud to progress I have made, proud of like progress that I have made. I recognize that development is a continuous journey, and experiences and lessons gained this year will continue to influence my future growth, in both personally and professionally. So in the second part of this presentation, I will answer five interview style questions that reflects on the sustainability, responsible management, teamwork, and monitoring. Uh, So first of all, why research? What research have you done to help to understand more about the UN's SDG and why they matter? So throughout my academic year, I developed my understanding of the UN Sustainable Development Goals through several academic and professional development activities. The Global Responsibility Week sessions were particularly valuable because they introduced topics such as sustainability, responsible value creation, and creativity within the organization. I also gained insights from business leader lectures, podcast, and project works where sustainability was discussed as an important business consideration. My understanding has developed from viewing sustainability primarily as an environmental issue to recognizing that it has also including social and economical factors or responsibilities in it. This is like SDGs matters because they provide organizations with a framework for creating a long-term value while addressing the global challenges such as inequality, climate change, and responsible consumption. As for the business professional, as of future business professionals, understanding these goals is increasingly important because organizers are expected to contribute positively to the society rather than just focusing solely on the profits. So, for this question, as someone pursuing career in the marketing and brand management, I believe that I can contribute to the SDGs through responsible and ethical marketing practices. So, during my internship and academic projects, I learned that the marketing has significantly influenced on the consumer behavior. And in the future, I would like to support brands that communicates honestly, uh, promote sustainable products, and encourage responsible consumption. I believe marketing can be not just only to increase sales, but it also to educate. It's also to educate consumers and create that positive social impact. Therefore, I see like marketing as a professional profession that can contribute to the both business success and the sustainable development. So for this question, what I think so responsible management practices means making decisions that consider not only profit focus but also focuses on people, society, and environment. My understanding of this concept was strengthened through Global Responsibility Week, business leader lectures, and my internship experience. I have learned that the modern organizations are increasingly expected to operate ethically, support employees' well-being, and contribute positively to the society. Again, responsible management matters because consumers, employers, and investors are paying greater attention to how organization behaves. Businesses that like ignores these responsibilities risk damaging their reputation and losing the stakeholders' trust. In my future career, I hope to work with organizations that balance commercial success with ethical and sustainable practices, business practices. So for this question, one of the example was Explore Nottingham project, Explore Nottingham activity that we had done in like the very start of this academic journey, where our team was required to develop a presentation solution within the limited time framework. At the beginning of the project, the team members had different ideas and perspective, which made challenging to agree on one direction. To overcome this, we focus on communication, active listening, and dividing responsibilities according to the individual strengths. So my contribution involved the sharing the ideas, supporting the discussions about how we are supposed to visit all the places in the Nottingham, and how creatively we can create the presentation, and how we can deliver it successfully and secure a good rank out of like all the groups that were participating in this activity. So after all the efforts, as a result, like our team successfully completed this activity and presented it to the tutors in the very first semester, the very first module, and achieved the first place in this specific activity. So now I believe for this question, I believe that mentoring is important because it provides guidance, support, and perspective that can accelerate personal and professional development. Throughout this year, I benefited from the support provided by the lecturers, the employability team, our internship supervisors, and the classmates. Their feedback helped me to improve my CV, prepare for the interviews, develop professionally, and gain confidence. Mentors can often identify strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities that individual may not recognize themselves. They also provide encouragement during challenging situations and help individuals make informed decisions. So, in my future career, I intend to continue seeking mentors who can support my development and provide industry insights. As I gain experience, I would also like to mentor others and share the lessons that I have learned throughout my professional journey. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation. Thank you.